Hi everyone, today I'm back with a new video. I just purchased this book recently for my son, and I thought it would be good for me to read up a bit too. So this is written by Nalini Ramachandran, and this is about the 9 forms of the goddess. So we just had a Navratri recently, and although we actually celebrate Navratri of the Devi in September, October, during the Navratri time, I thought this would be a good time to introduce the different forms of goddess Adi Shakti to my son, who is still not, he still doesn't completely understand the different forms of the goddess. He's very new to the concept. So I was looking for books where he would get his basics right about why the goddess comes in different forms or appears in different forms, and why she's worshipped with different names if it's the same goddess. So I thought this would help clear out some of his doubts, and I went ahead and purchased it on Amazon. So that's how thick the book is. It's a paperback, and it's nicely sized. The text is also decently sized, and that's how the book is. So we have the index right there. That's really helpful. So it gives you a this itself tells you what all you would know from this book, what all you can learn. And although it doesn't really address the concept of goddess Adi Shakti taking different forms, why she does that, and how she does that, but it still gives a nice intro to all of her different forms that she's worshipped in. And it's all given in a nice story manner where it's not an author or a writer telling you a story, but it's like the goddess herself is narrating it. So it starts with, "Hello there, my name is Adi Shakti and I'm a goddess." And that's how the story starts. And then we have Durga, who introduces herself similarly, and then we have the story of Durga, and then we have this part. So the 9 goddesses, or the 9 forms of the goddesses, are highlighted. So they're given in short, and who does what, and this is a theme that repeats throughout the book. So each form of the goddess is repeated over and over throughout the book. So by the end of the book, you'll get your concepts clear based on that, about her different forms. And then this is the story of Navratri, and I love how they've written girl power and stuff like that. So it takes you through the story of that, and every page is like completely full of artwork. So it's just beautiful to look at, and the drawings are so pretty. Like they've drawn the deities so beautifully. My son really enjoyed looking at all that, because that's what we did today. Instead of reading through everything, I thought we'd just sit and just look at the deities pictures, and then talk about it, or why she has 4 arms or 10 arms or whatever. And each form is illustrated beautifully, and they've stayed true to the story as such, because if a goddess is brown skinned or dark skinned, they've shown her as that. And if her form is that of a white skinned, pure milky white kind of skin, then in that form she's shown as milky white skinned woman too. Like here she's regular skin color, and here she's Mahagauri, supposed to be milky white, like she's supposed to be really fair, and that's why she's really fair. So they've stayed true to the goddess's descriptions, and they've also given a shot on which goddess stands for what, or what are her qualities, like in each form what qualities to be worshipped. So what's manifested in her, and just I also love that they have given you short excerpts about things that people do all over the country for the Navratri celebrations. Like this is Golu that is done, followed mostly in South India, and then this is about Durga Puja that's done in West Bengal. And similarly, I this one is really nice. So this is what they do on fabric. I did not even know about this until I read with my son about it. So there's lots of little tips and information, and what they do in Gujarat. So it just follows that throughout the 9 days of the festival, what food do the goddesses love to eat, or what's offered as bhoga or prasada to our deities, to our matas. So it even highlights on which day what is offered, and what the goddess prefers. So that is also mentioned right there with lovely illustrations, and it was a real treat to read this book. So we also have a picture of the goddesses Vahanas in all of the pictures. So ultimately it's just a beautiful book. And then the many Dasaras of India. So this is also about all the other Dasaras that are done. The Ram Leela one, Kota Dasara, and Mardani Dasara, and so many things that even as adults we might have not read about, or we wouldn't know about. The leaves of gold, and the different types of festivities that take place, it's all covered. So whatever information you want about Navratri, that is covered in this book. It is precise, it's beautifully written, it's beautifully illustrated, and all in all it's a treasure. So that's the reason I thought I would make a video on this, because I generally don't do videos of individual books anymore. I hardly find the time to make videos for all that. But I read this book today with my son, and it was so beautiful. It was such a lovely experience that I had to make a video on this. So I hope you found it useful. And if you did, don't forget to click on like and stay tuned to my channel. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.